Hello, you are watching News 9 Digital's Facebook Live with me, Amrita, and today I will be discussing about the flood warning system which the IMD has announced it will be installing right here in Bengaluru as well as in Kolkata. Already such a warning system exists in Mumbai and other cities, but it doesn't exist here. So we also have with us Dr. Yellappa Reddy, a renowned environmentalist, to speak about and explain to us what exactly is this flood warning system and how it can help us in the long run. Dr. Yellappa Reddy, thank you for speaking to us on this live.
Okay, ma. Namaste.
Sir, my first question to you, we want to know how does the flood warning system work?
It will certainly work provided we have a connection to the drought monitoring cell.
Okay.
We have a drought monitoring cell where they have installed the intensity of the rainfall they can get immediately within few hours.
Okay.
So, for instance, if I quote an example, Bengaluru, then the Central Silk Board and Begor. If you take that segment, Bengaluru receives 20 millimeters, Central Silk Board receives 80 millimeters within 1 hour, then Begor receives 120 millimeters, Arikere receives nearly 90 millimeters within 1 hour. So with this type of a variation of the rainfall intensity, any forecast, if they connect to the drought monitoring cell monitoring system of the rainfall data, and if they collect the data from last few years, then they can make out what is the intensity of the rainfall in which zone, and in which what zone can experiencing the intensity of the rainfall. Then basing on that, what is the infrastructure there to make the flood water to flow smoothly? Now they have changed physically the ground level and also the stormwater drains and the maintenance of the drains and the blockage of the drains and the all kinds of debris and plastic is blocking the flow of the surface water. All these things require some sort of a management.
Okay.
So any installation of a forecast will indicate that true, but land management, identifying the critical areas, and then post-monsoon repairs and pre-monsoon maintenance of the drains are all required. Otherwise, it's not going to help.
Okay. Okay, so also Dr. Reddy, as you rightly mentioned that this warning system will not work if the management is not taken into consideration of the storm water drains and all. And here the IMD also mentioned that they are doing so keeping in mind the rapid urbanization and the blockage that takes place in the drainage system as well. So in the long term, do you think this is going to be effective? Hypothetically,
very much provided if they identify the critical areas on the first priority. The critical area, what type of the drainage system is operating, where exactly the blockages, and all those things has to be identified, and they should take pre-monsoon repairs, pre-monsoon settings, and they should not allow any debris to be dumped right on the drains. Then comes the apartments and the what you call heat islands. So we can find out how many heat islands are there. So each heat island will create a local microclimate. That microclimate and the relative humidity together contributes in inducing local the flash floods, then cloudbursts. So cloudbursts and flash floods are very, very common in Bangalore.
Yes.
The cloudburst because of the alteration of the microclimate and heat islands.
All right.
Dispersion of the particulate matter, minute particulate matters, is very important to maintain the relative humidity and what you call the atmospheric chemistry, atmospheric temperature. So if there is a particulate matter in the ambient air, the temperature of the ambient air will be higher. Similarly, the surface, if it is completely sealed off without any tree cover, then the ground level temperature will be higher than the atmospheric temperature.
All right.
So all these factors to be calculated, and the IISc atmospheric science wing has got lot of data, and drought monitoring cell have got lot of data, and Hardi Nagendra, Azim Premji University, Hardi Nagendra and her team also has collected lot of data. All these things has to be compiled, and localities should be identified. What type of forecast, what type of precautions to be taken, what are the risks involved. Then coming to the downstream where the slums, etc. are experiencing the flash floods and losing the property, their buildings, etc. Requires very intensive study of identifying the sensitive areas. Then appropriate management practices,
Yes.
precautions to be taken. These are very essential things to be taken before commissioning the forecast mechanism.
Yes. True. Thank you so much, Dr. Reddy, for speaking to us and sharing us with us your insights on this matter on flood warning system. And already we have such a system installed in Mumbai since just the past June, and now Bangalore and Kolkata are also set to get one of these systems. But yes, these systems will only work if a better management of the existing drainage system takes place, because the warnings when issued can only act effectively so far as to tell the authorities to maintain and manage the existing drainage system better. And if the management goes to a toss, then even this system will not be able to help the people who are living in Bengaluru city and who are most vulnerable to flash flooding and cloudbursts as well. Thank you for watching this Facebook Live. You can leave your opinion in the comment section down below. Also like, share and subscribe to News 9 Digital.